Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary, but today I'm going to be checking out a little something by the name of Vivy, Fluorite Eye's Song. Now this video was commissioned over on Patreon by one Moo Cookie. You may remember them as the one who commissioned the past two To Your Eternity videos from the last couple months, but they decided to, shift focus away from To Your Eternity and over to this series that I don't know too much about. I remember hearing the name come up during, the last few polls a couple times, I think, but otherwise, it's not something I really heard of. It didn't really pop up on the radar, but from what I do know, it came out earlier this year in the spring to some pretty good fanfare. It's got some good reviews over on good old My Anime List. Some people seem to be pretty fond of it overall, but despite that, never heard too much about it. Now, just to give myself some semblance of an idea here, I looked at the genres and it looks like it's going to be action, sci-fi, suspense, and when I hear Vivy Fluorite Eye's Song, the first thing that comes to mind is not action, sci-fi, and suspense. I actually think it's something more happy-go-lucky for some reason. I don't know why, that's the vibe the title has given me, but it might not be too accurate. Honestly, I don't want to know too much going in here. I want to be about as blind as the commonly held perception of a bat, just so I'm not, expecting anything of it. So, with my expectations placed firmly at 0, let us just begin with episode 1 and make our way all the way through to episode 4. What do you say, guys? Let's see what her song is. This was so good. Just so good on pretty much every front, man. Super engaging. The animation, I already said it a couple times, was through the roof. This was peak stuff. I mean, we've been getting a lot of really, really high-tier animation throughout the past couple years, between stuff like Kanata no Astra, for example, like I mentioned before. This is really reminding me of it, though. It's got a lot in common with it. Seriously, it's quite similar, but I'm sure there's some reasons for that. It's just, and the music, too. The music is super great, just all throughout, and the character stuff they've been doing is really good too. It's establishing that classic, type of stuff that we've seen a lot in recent history of, what it means to be human kind of thing, only it's not harping on it as much as other things would, but she's trying to learn what it means to put your heart into something, to have passion. That's the key word here, is that she wants passion, and she may not know it, but she is definitely passionate about what she wants and what she needs to do. She may not show the emotion in it, but the heart and the passion is definitely there. Dude, I'm super into this. I want to check out some more. I would check out some more right now if I had all the capacity, but I don't. But I'm glad we at least ended off on a high note, and it seems that each episode so far at least has been contained arcs for the most part. I mean, the first two kind of bled into each other for the most part, but 3 and 4 have been their own thing, and yet they've felt incredibly fleshed out and meaningful, despite the fact that they only get a half hour to set everything up and establish it all, but they do a really good job of it, man. The pacing has been exquisite. So I can safely say that this is a banger of a series so far, and if it is being slept on in any capacity, then that's a crying shame, because it's really, really freaking good. One of the just most all-around well-made things that I've seen in a while. I can't think of anything to even cite as a complaint, necessarily. It's just been pretty solid, man. I'm sure there's some things people could complain about. It obviously can't be perfect, and I'm sure if I went to the reviews on My Anime List right now, I could see some people citing a thing or two, but of course, they've seen the whole thing. I haven't. I've only seen the first 4 episodes, but they've been amazing. Only one thing kind of felt weird, if I'm gonna really wanna, find something to say anything kind of bad about, was in, was that in episode 2? Yeah, it was at the end of episode 2. Where it all of a sudden just jump cuts to her getting slapped around by the construction robot, and then only, after everything starts to happen, you get the context of what's going on. I mean, it wasn't exactly completely out of nowhere, because, they were talking about, we can't, change too much, we can only change little things, and then all of a sudden, just bam, just getting knocked around. But when it hit you what was going on, it hit hard, dude. So in the end, it wasn't that bad. I mean, the shock of it all actually kind of added to it, so it worked out. I don't know what she was trying to do on the ground while fighting that friggin' robot. I'm not sure what she was hoping to achieve, so I guess that's a little bit of a missing piece, but oh well, it established what it needed to. It served its purpose. But like I said earlier, that just the whole nature of the robot uprising was terrifying. I mean, we've seen the whole robots going rogue thing before in a lot of other things that I've been referencing all throughout this, but just the fact that they were so, you know, chill about it. They were just treating it as if they were doing what they were supposed to be doing. That was just part of their job. They weren't silent or looking evil. They were just fulfilling what they thought was their purpose. I don't know what the hell went wrong that caused them to gain that singularity where they, I mean, I wouldn't even call it necessarily a singularity, because like, isn't the singularity that just that all robots gain sentience at once? They didn't seem to gain sentience. That wasn't the problem. They just kind of thought that their purpose was murdering people. That's what it looked like anyway. Because they were still talking about like, hey, do you need some help? You look to be in distress. While they were simultaneously murdering them. Their AI seems to have completely collapsed in on itself, and they had no idea what they were really doing. That's what it looked like was happening anyway. Or they just became incredibly morbidly bad. Just thought that, yeah, we're killing them, but that's a good thing. Maybe they thought them living was the problem. And that just the fact that they were alive meant that they were in distress. That's the kind of way a robot can end up thinking, you know? So anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for now, guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more. That would be great. Let me know if you want to see some more of this series. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate knowing that. But and thanks to Moo Cookie, of course, for commissioning this on Patreon. I appreciate that, especially because this was really, really good. I mean, when it comes to, say, if I wanted to compare it to the last thing they commissioned with To Your Eternity, these 4 episodes versus the first 4 of To Your Eternity, I think I kind of enjoyed these first 4 more. Not to say that I didn't enjoy the first 4 of To Your Eternity, but they were both shooting for very different things, and I think these 4 just kind of had some zest that kind of made it more appealing. I don't know why. It's a weird, unquantifiable thing, you know? They were both really amazing in the first 4 episodes, so it's hard to compare. In any case, this is it. I can't wait to check out the next 4. That is, of course, if Moo Cookie is interested in me checking out the next 4. I gladly would. That would be really great. I want to see where this whole story is going. Apparently there's only like 13 episodes, and then there's like a recap or something, like a 13.5, but with it being like that, that would mean I would probably have to do a 5-episode one, which, I guess that'd be cool. So to summarize, this was a fantastic, beautifully crafted 4 episodes. I can't wait to check out some more, and I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed the video, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna call it here. So till we meet again, I will see you guys later.